Hey friends, it's Allie with Allie Oops Boutique, and today I have a really beautiful DIY. It's this egg wreath. Now I pinned this egg wreath a few years ago. It was featured on the blog Live Oak Nest by Kayla, and I absolutely loved it. I think the pin is actually pinned by Home Talk, and I will link all of that information in the description of this video. Now, all the supplies I used, which was very little because it was so easy to do, I have also linked in the description of this video. Now, I realized later that the wreath she used on her egg wreath was much smaller than the one I purchased. I guess I had an idea for a bigger wreath in mind, but I had to go back to the store and get more eggs. So this wreath I ordered off Amazon. It's just a regular straw wreath, and mine is 16 inches, but I believe the one that she did originally was around 8 inches. So after I unwrapped the wreath, I took this natural color Excelsior. And this stuff is so messy, you guys, so be ready to make a mess when you glue it onto your wreath. But basically what I'm about to do is take all of this Excelsior and put it in little clumps, glue it onto this straw wreath. Now I did get mine, I ordered some from Amazon, and I had to go back and buy a little bit more from Hobby Lobby, because I did want a little bit more around the inside of the wreath, and I was pretty generous with using this Excelsior. So basically I just kind of placed it all around the wreath, scrunched it up in little sections, and then you'll see I glue it on. You want to be really careful when you're gluing it on that you don't burn your hand or fingers. You can see from the video I have band-aids on mine, and that's because I had a tragic glue gun incident earlier this week. So here it is, just kind of placed on the wreath, kind of where I want it, and you'll see later that I do it much more compact and kind of scrunch it in. Now I'm just putting glue down, and I'm carefully pressing the straw Excelsior down so that it adheres to the straw wreath. And like I said, this was a messy and kind of time-consuming process, but you know, if you're into the DIY therapy, this one's for you. Now, if you like this video, I would love it if you would subscribe to our channel. We are working towards our goal of 1,000 subscribers, and we're almost there. So if you will just hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell button so that you'll be notified when we release our next video. So I had to get this wreath done because, in my usual fashion, Easter is in just a couple of weeks, and if I don't get it done, I'll still be working on Easter projects well into the summer. So I wanted to hurry and get this video done, get this project done, actually get to enjoy it. You know, I pin things every year, and I don't seem to get around to them. And I know I'm not alone. Tell me in the comments how many things that you have pinned but actually created or done or tried. I think I've managed to do about 4. Now that I had my entire wreath covered with the Excelsior, I put just a little bit more here and there on the inside of the wreath. And that's where, after I was completely done, even with putting the eggs on, I went back in and added more because I wanted it to look really, really full. Now it's time for the eggs. So basically I ended up using about 4 of these bags from Hobby Lobby, and the eggs, I know the tag says $4.49, but of course they're on sale right now, so they were only a couple of bucks a piece, maybe $2.50. And so I just basically glued the eggs on somewhat randomly. I say somewhat randomly. I began with the larger eggs and just kind of spacing them out around the wreath. And then I started filling in with some of the smaller eggs, just so that I could have some symmetry to it. However, this process is so time consuming that by the end of it, I was just putting eggs wherever an egg was needed, and I really didn't have rhyme or reason, so it was pretty random. But it was fun, and I definitely recommend doing the project because it is so easy and the results are so beautiful. Now, I didn't actually film the entire egg gluing process. I think you get the gist of it. But once it was all done with the 4 bags of eggs, this is how it turned out. I think it is absolutely beautiful. Now, you could add a ribbon or a bow to it if you like, but I just liked it plain, just the way it was. So here's to another easy and beautiful DIY project for spring. I hope that you'll try it. It turned out so good and was so easy and the perfect DIY therapy project. I appreciate y'all watching. If you like this video, will you please like and subscribe and hit the notification button for our next one coming out next week. Thanks for watching.